Hey, this is Liz from celloemoji.com, and I'm going to talk to you today about the notes in first position on the A string. This video is part of my Cello 101 series where I'm talking about a few of the really important foundational skills that you need in order to play cello successfully. I need to put a disclaimer out there that if you are a beginner cellist, I really recommend getting a private cello teacher as well. You can definitely do this a series of different ways with having someone local in your area, or you can also contact me below for some Skype lessons as well. I think it's important to have someone who can really be hands-on with you and really keep an eye out to make sure that no bad habits are developing while you are learning the cello. In these first few months of learning cello, it is really important that someone is keeping an eye out for you because bad habits can develop just like that, and they are really, really hard to break. If you like these Cello 101 videos and you'd like to learn more about how to do things on the cello, be sure to leave a comment in the box below and let me know what you would like to learn. I'd be more than happy to try and make some videos for you. Also, be sure to hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button to make sure that you can keep up to date on all the Celloemoji videos that are coming out. Alright, so let's dive into the notes in first position on the A string. The A string is the highest string on the cello. It is this pitch right here. And in the beginning, I think it's really important to establish where is your left hand going to go for first position. Now this is where it does become important to have a teacher or someone in the string shop put some stickers on for you to really indicate where first position is. And to double check that with a tuner, there's many different apps and programs out there that can double check your tuning for you, and you can adjust them accordingly. I really like to use this technique of teaching the notes in first position that I learned when I was in school. I learned this from Dr. Lori Scott, who was my education teacher in the school, and she used this book called Mastery for Strings, which she co-wrote with William Dick, who is another amazing music education teacher in the music world. So between the two professors, they developed this really awesome technique of how to teach the notes within first position on the cello, as well as other instruments as well. I think the technique can be carried over to different instruments, and you can adjust accordingly based off of what notes are actually on the string. Alright, so let's get started into the notes. So, I have this handy dandy pointer here. If you put your first finger on the A string on the first dot or line in first position, it will be this note on the staff as well, and the note letter is B. So the rhythm that I like to use when I'm teaching this skill is 4 16th notes and 2 8th notes. The reason why this is such a great stroke is because A, it's not trying to sustain these long bows, which can be difficult to do, and also it just really sort of helps drill in the notes multiple times in a very short amount of time. So the B will sound like this. And what I usually like to do is say B, play, and then you play the note. So B, play. Of course, you can definitely do this on the A string, which is, again, 4 16th notes, 2 8th notes, making sure the 8th notes are really short. A, play. Alright, so let's move on to the next note. So the next note would be if you put your second finger down. Now, what I usually like to say is try not to have your finger down individually like this. If one finger is down and you need to add a finger, keep both fingers down. This will make pushing down the string a lot easier to do, and it will strengthen all the fingers and not stress any one particular finger out, especially as we get up to the other fingers, which are probably not as strong as your first and second fingers. So, putting the second finger down, here's finger 1, here's finger 2, it will be your C natural. Now what I really like to distinguish is that it is saying C natural in this case, and you'll see why in a second. So C natural will do the same way as we did B and A. So have 2 fingers down now, making sure that your thumb is underneath your middle finger here. And you're going to do the same rhythm, 4 16th notes, 2 8th notes, saying the note letter before you play. So C natural, play. let's do all three of those notes now. So first we have A, play, B, play, C natural, play. Alright, we're flying through these fingers now. So now we're adding our third finger to the fingerboard. Again, making sure finger 1 and finger 2 is still helping push the string down to the fingerboard. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then here you'll see that now the note has this sign which represents sharp. So this note is actually C sharp. So this is why it's important to say C natural to C sharp, because if you just said C, in our head it may feel different, but when we're looking at things on the page in the music, or if someone calls out, I want you to play a C, the first instinct should be like, which C would you like me to play? So it's really important just to know the difference. So this is now C sharp, and we're going to play it the same way we play all the other ones. A, B, C natural, and C sharp. So C sharp will sound like this. So we're going to start from the beginning. A, play. First finger down. B, play. Second finger down, C natural, play. Third finger down, C sharp, play. Alright, so now we're down to the final note in first position on the A string. So this time we're going to now put 4 fingers down. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's going to look like this on the staff. So you'll notice that a normal staff has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, but then this one will have 1 extra line drawn and the note is sitting on top of it. So this is now what we call D. So just to review all the note names, with no fingers on the A string, that's just your regular A. First finger down, that's your B. Second finger down, that's C natural. Third finger down, that will be your C sharp. And now we're going to put our 4th finger down to complete first position, and that will be our D. So the D will sound like this. So you'll notice that this D is exactly what we call 1 octave higher than our open D, which is the next string over. Let's go over all of the notes in first position. We're going to do it in the style that I was talking about. 4 16th notes, 2 8th notes, saying the note before we play. So, A, play. B, play. C natural, play. C sharp, play. D, play. Then go backwards. C sharp, play. C natural, play. B, play. A, play. It's really important to really say the notes before you actually play them, because more often than not, our brain just needs a quick second to process the letter and the information and then translate that into physically putting our finger down. Plus, it really helps with coordination to make sure that our finger is completely down before we actually move our bow. This will keep our notes nice and clean sounding and produce a really, really good tone. I would definitely repeat these as many times as possible just to make sure that you're really knowing, okay, play a C sharp, you know exactly what to do with your hand, and so on and so forth on the A string. We'll definitely cover the other strings in other videos, so keep a lookout on there. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can be sure to see all the other videos that I put out on this channel. I hope you found this video really helpful. If you have any other questions, be sure to leave them in the comment box below. I'll also leave a link to the book that I was talking about that first started telling me about this technique that I learned from Dr. Scott when I was in school. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. So thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye!